Jason, it was a lot of fun to go out in your bus before it started tonight, before the concert started, and see all of your brothers and sisters out there rooting for you, praying for you, saying, hey, this needs to be a good night.
Yeah, we had to fly some of them in. They're all scattered about, you know, and now doing their own thing. So it was an honor for me to have them come in, you know. I was glad to see them.
Now they're all out singing separately now.
Yeah. Adam's doing something on his own. He does a little praise and worship music up in Pennsylvania, Hyden, Pennsylvania. Yeah. Aaron's out at you might know John Hagee's church out in Cornerstone. You know, and Mike and Kelly and Tara are all out singing, traveling the road, singing gospel music. Dad's writing and preaching and singing, and so.
Well, it was a great family, and every now and then you still come together, but it's also great to see them after you're out on your own, cheering you on.
There's nothing like that, you know, your family behind you, you know. I was nervous anyways, but seeing them just, you know, worshiping and cheering and going on and singing along, it gives you confidence.
You know, you're an interesting combination of a little bit of soul, a little bit of country, got a little Southern gospel in you, and you mix all of it, and obviously your Pentecostal background gives you a lot of wonderful energy, but it's great to see that all come together.
It's a neat combination, but it kind of drives some record companies crazy, you know, because I grew up on different styles of music. Andre Crouch, you know, Teddy Huffman, those types of Shirley Caesar. Yeah. And then we'd go for rides out in the country. That was our entertainment. You know, we would jump in a car. That was when you could fill the car up for $6. You know? And you'd grab your cassettes or 8 tracks and jump in the car.
Put them in the car.
And go, and we'd listen to George Jones and Vern Gosdin and all those countries, you know. And then, you know, and then, of course, the Southern gospel, you know, was deep-rooted there with the Goodmans and Hensons and others.
It was fun to bring some songs to you. You knew the God on the Mountain. I mean, McCamey's had sung that.
Yeah.
And Linda had sung it.
Yeah.
But I tell you, you put a different scald on that song, man.
Well, we got a great team. I got a band that they're wonderful people.
They're good.
We're just, I play a little guitar, 3 pieces. We go out on the road. Yeah. We're really close. And we just put a little arrangement to it to where it's a little fresh sound with, you know, that lyric. I mean, what a great lyric. I mean, he's there in the bad times, he's there in the good.
Jason, we're going to leave our Nashville setting and go over to Charlotte, where you were part of a wonderful gathering over there also.
Wow.
A lot of the homecoming singers. And you sang a new song that your dad wrote, what, just this year or this past year?
Yeah, he wrote it about, it's almost been 2 years now ago. I called Dad and I said, Dad, I'm doing a new record. It's got to have that thing you do, you know, it's got to have that song. Yeah. And usually Dad sends me 2 or 3 tunes. I mean, just before we get hung up, he's already emailed me some songs. Didn't happen. 2 weeks went by. So I said, I better call Dad. Yeah. You know, maybe he's sending him to the wrong place. So I called him. And he said, yeah. I said, I'm just, you know, just this is taking place. And, you know, I've been going through this or whatever. Just some bad days, you know. Yeah. I thought, man, I hate this for Dad. And I started, it's like, Lord. Then I stopped and I said, no, keep him right where he's at. There's a good song on the way. I said, he's got a good song. Truthfully, 2 days later, he sends me, he says, I've got a song for you.
Can you imagine that we were on his mind? He came to save us, came to reclaim us, came to bring us back. Is that a powerful song? When he was on the cross.
I think the first line of the chorus, he says, he knew me. And you just want to stop right there and go, well, then why did you do this? Yet he loved me.
Yet he loved me. That's pretty powerful.
I'm very, very thankful for his grace, for his love. And the more you live, the more you realize it. I'm very thankful for that, Bill.
You know, I've often said that I think one of the greatest songs of the last century, gospel songs, came from a country writer, Chris Christopherson.
Oh.
I mean, how humble can you get? Why me, Lord? What have I ever done to deserve even one of the pleasures? I cannot sing that chorus without tearing up.
No.
Please help me, Jesus.
You know, I just wish I could have been in the room when people write songs like that, you know, where he was at.
Jason, I'm so glad you're singing Precious Lord, Take My Hand by Thomas Dorsey.
What a great writer. This was a rough time in his life.
Very rough time.
I think me and you talked a little bit about the story. His wife was pregnant. She gave birth and
Lost the baby.
Lost the baby, and she passed away.
She passed away.
Here's a singer that, you know,
Lost his song.
he's lost his song. And I think it was a pastor friend of his, right?
Yeah.
He took him and was talking to him and said, man, you need to get back to singing. He sat down and when my way groweth drear, precious Lord, linger near.
When my life is almost gone, hear my cry.
Wow.
Hear my call.